Towson was really good, and they're especially good because their physical and mental toughness is at a very high level. They really play defense and rebound. They came in 6-1 for a reason, and they earned that win. At the same time, and they had everything to do with this, by the way. I thought it was by far our worst game of the year. I just don't like the way we responded. I didn't like our body language. I didn't like our energy level. I think they were superior to us in all those areas. I think two plays that were huge factors in the game where we were up 5 and they were at the free throw line and missed, and we didn't get a free throw rebound, which you should get 90+% of the time, and they tapped it out. They made a 3. It went from 5 to 2, and they're a tough rebounding team, and we didn't come up with that ball. And then late in the game, when it was they were up 2 and the shot clock was down to 3 seconds, and if you get that stop, you really probably have a 50-50 chance of winning the game. And we played away off the guy and let him shoot a 3 to take it from 2 to 5, which is hard to figure out when there's only 3 seconds on the shot clock, and the only thing he's going to be able to do is shoot the ball. So we weren't nearly at our best, and we played a really good team, and they clearly deserved to win the game.
Questions for Cian?
Cian, obviously getting the chance to sort of play in your sort of home island, coming over here with Salle, what did it mean for you personally to be out there tonight?
It means a lot, and I just want to say thanks to Coach for giving me the opportunity.
And for you, because obviously there's people up in Tralee for it as well, was it great to be able to see them there, obviously despite the result?
Yeah, it was so great to see them.
And Coach, you guys came in here with probably the strongest strength of schedule coming into this tournament. When you're looking sort of, getting a tournament like this in on top of what's a pretty strong schedule, do you feel is it still the right kind of prep you guys need before the regular season play?
Yeah. We did not play the same way we did against Miami or Temple, and we played hard, but I thought we played harder in those games. And we have older players who should know how good a team like Towson is when they come in with a 6-1 record and the defensive and rebounding stats that they did. The reason we should have a good team and a good year is we do have some good veteran players, and I just am surprised that we didn't do a better job.
And looking ahead to tomorrow, obviously you've got one more game with Holy Cross. How are you sort of feeling about that challenge ahead?
Well, we better get ready really fast. That's the thing about these tournaments. You don't have time to feel bad, and they have a great coach. We play mostly man. Manhattan played them zone, and Manhattan's a terrific zone team, and they won the game pretty handily, but we're predominantly a man-to-man team. And they run the Princeton offense, and they have shooters, and they're much more comfortable against a man than against a zone. But we don't play a lot of zone, and if we're not a great zone team and they have good shooters, that's not a great thing to think about either. So I think we better get ready to guard them, and if we do that, we're hopeful we can leave here with a win.
Cian, you mentioned they're obviously the huge supporter for Tralee. How important is that, I suppose, given that you're so far from home at the moment, to come here for something like this? And I suppose the distance from Tralee to Belfast isn't as far as from your college to here, but it's quite a distance for everyone that travelled, and there were hundreds of people tonight.
I'm just happy to see everyone because I don't get a chance to see everyone regularly, so
you get a chance, I suppose. A lot of that crowd there is your family, your friends, and guys you've played up along growing up and stuff as well.
Coach, what about the man beside you there on the left, just whilst he's here? Obviously, for any player, it's a big moment to start their first game for the university, and you didn't let the side down this evening.
No, I love him. He played well. He's right on track for our long-term goals for him, which are very high. We think he could be a really good player, and but he's an outstanding person. His mom and dad and his former coaches did a great job, because they should be very proud of him. We just love him to death. He's been nothing but an outstanding person and student at LaSalle since he's arrived.
What attracts you to have an Irish player involved with his school?
Well, the fact that he's really big and he's really skilled would be the number one thing. And that's just it. He's really big and really skilled. So as he gets stronger and improves his reactions and gets experience, he has a chance to be a very good player. But I was stunned. The size thing is obvious, but I was stunned the first time I saw him play at how skilled he was. He can really catch, and he's got nice touch, and you don't see that often with someone his size. So again, it's just getting stronger, getting experience, and with that experience, his reactions will continue to get better.
More time for Keane then tomorrow night.
Yeah, well, we'll definitely start him again. Yeah, there's no question.
And